CD Projekt Red just dropped an actual look on Witcher 4 gameplay, and actually, it's mind-blowing. But stick around, because by end of this video, I will explain you why we definitely not gonna see the final game look like this. At least, not in the way how they showing it to us. Let's dive in. This footage came from the Epic's event called State of Unreal. While the main focus was on tech, I want to talk about how this game actually feels, not only specs and flashy moments. So let's take a look.
This is a technological showcase set in the world of The Witcher 4.
From the first look, we see this massive step up in graphics in comparison with Witcher 3, but we have to remember that it's already 10 years gap between those two games, and CD Projekt Red announced that they don't plan to release until end of 2026, and there is no the exact date of the release, so it means they can release it even later. So gap could be stretched till 12 years, maybe even 15. So graphics updates was expected, but anyways, just look how there's mountains with fog, forest, looks like really, really cool. Let's continue.
A showcase set in the world of The Witcher 4. What you just saw and are going to see now.
What also looks really nice is this, snow everywhere. Or it's ashes. No, I think it's snow. Snow adds to the immersivity.
It's running on a standard PlayStation 5 at 60 FPS with ray tracing.
Here we see how she squeezes between two rocks and interacts with it. Cool to see, but nothing new. We've seen this in hundreds other games, and I think maybe even in Witcher 3, but not sure. Okay, let's continue.
So in the game, you'll be playing as Ciri, a professional monster slayer, a witcher. She explores the world and hunts down monsters for coin.
Oops.
The region we are in is called Kovir.
Looks cool. Like the picture, the atmosphere itself, this waterfall there. Looks nice. I love it.
And you'll get to explore it in a game.
Snow.
Right now, Ciri is investigating a monster, and after gathering new clues, she is heading back to a nearby village. All right, everyone, meet Kel.
So one thing is missing in this trailer. It's interaction with trees and grass. In case we will look at it again here. You see, they're avoiding grass.
All right,
and
everyone,
trees.
meet Kel.
So it would be really interesting to see how she interacts. I'm pretty sure that it will work on a good level, like in Red Dead Redemption 2, for example, or something. So the interaction will be visible, like trees will be clipped, but still, they did not show it here. So it would be nice to see how it works in game. Will it be some kind of interaction, or Siri just will go through it and that's it?
Let weeds be weeds, Kelpie.
So like
So this is our new best friend, Kelpie. Okay.
Routed Roach, Ciri has her own loyal companion.
We return to town.
These two characters need to feel like one. Since you're gonna explore the world on horseback, riding needs to feel seamless, natural, and just fun.
Yeah, and to support that, we're introducing multi-character motion matching in Unreal. So Ciri and Kelpie, they're perfectly synchronized when mounting from any angle and speed. And
so they're talking about this multi-character motion sync, right? So this sounds cool. I'm not gonna lie, really sounds cool. But when we're talking about interaction between Ciri and Kelpie, horse, it's not completely clear what will be the end game or end user experience out of it, of this multi-character motion sync. We'll see.
we also support root motion movement on Kelpie, so controlling her feels
which is also good. Those splashes when the horse is running, Kelpie is running. You see the splashes under her foot.
Feels realistic and grounded. And there are also some really nice improvements to our Unreal Chaos Flesh Solver and these machine-learned deformations. So you've got realistic muscles moving and stretching under Kelpie's skin without compromising the
Nice.
performance there.
Looks cool.
So let's leave Siri behind for a second and talk about the world itself. So much of the Witcher world is
Yeah, the picture is nice. Picture is nice. I love it. I love the place itself. There is some kind of temple. You see there is a small village here, forest, mountains, fog. Looks cool. I love talking about this world building and how they developed it. It's not really interesting to me, so let's jump right to the next part of it.
Welcome to Valdrest. So Valdrest is a port town, a hub for fishing, trade and mining. It's one of those places where you can meet shady characters or overhear gossip from other lands. It's also where Ciri took on her current contract. High-tech, let's leave Kelpie here and explore the marketplace and food.
And the missus?
I'm so excited we can finally show you some of this stuff. Let's see what Valdrest has to offer.
Not her again.
Not even at the Lion Exeter Fair! Now, 9 gazes while I present him with a fish. For the furry rascal will often wait.
Okay, so this market part, right? So this is something really cool. What I really do like about. So in general, this part looks way more alive than anything in Witcher 3. We see this really crowded market with people, with rats there, some kind of animals, even a bear there. And this interaction with the other characters there, with NPC, is, it's sending me back in the times. And a time where when was released the first or one of the first trailers for Assassin's Creed, first Assassin's Creed. It was so impressive at that moment for me, especially that exact moment. Let me show you again with interaction. Just take a look on how she squeezes between NPCs, people, and how she interacts with her hands and the reaction of NPCs as well.
While I present him with a fish. For the furry rascal will often wait. And the bear's wait.
It's impressive. I mean, like back in the days, it was one of the most impressive things for me when I saw it in Assassin's Creed trailer number 1. It was, I don't remember, it was already 15, maybe. I don't remember how much time has passed already. I believe it's already 15, maybe 20 years already. Yeah, a lot of time. So it's impressive. And seems like the thing that they were talking about, I mean, this multi, how they call it, multi-character motion sync. Seems like this is what they're talking about. So there are several characters, and their motions, they're synced in a way that they will react on each other in a smooth way, um, immersive way. We'll see. I mean, like, it looks great. It looks good. Let's continue. This part, the next one, is really impressive as well. Now let's take a look. The full scene, and then we'll talk about it a little.
For this meat, I have confidence in your generosity.
Pardon.
Guys, notice how responsive the world is. Character actions directly affect what happens around you, sometimes even setting off chain reactions. Everything
Okay, so what we have here, we see Ciri bumps in the guy who holds a box of fruit. He drops it. Fruits like apples just starting to rolling down the hill. Ciri immediately saying like apologizes. She's saying like, "Excuse me" or "Sorry," whatever. We hear like guys starting shouting. We see how chicken reacts on fruits that just dropped, and after this, we see how kids see the fruits are on the ground and run for them. Also, we see pigs. Seems like they noticed that fruits are on the ground and also ran there to grab it. And this is really, really cool. I love this level of immersion, this level of details and chain reaction from one character to another. That this thing happened, and there is like the whole chain of reaction, not only one reaction. Like the guy starts shouting, and Siri just said like sorry. No, there is like a whole chain of reaction from different NPCs around this action. Let's take a look again on it. Oops. Like this. Yep. Bumps.
Guys, notice
Whoa.
how
Fruits on the
responsive the
ground.
world
Chicken. Kid running for the
Character
fruits.
actions directly
Pigs
affect what happens around you.
running
Sometimes
for the
even
fruits.
setting off chain reactions. Everything is
Cool.
working together.
Cool.
Oh, look at this poor gentleman being taught how to fly by an angry innkeeper. That's what happens when you cheat at Gwent.
Okay, at this part, we see how this man falls down from the stairs, or better say, he was thrown down from the stairs. But what is interesting about this? It's how his body reacts to gravity, how his body reacts to physics, and it looks real, not like a stiff ragdoll. And the other interesting thing is when he hits the ground, we see how the water splashes out. Also, nice detail.
Last of it, is it? Ready to aim.
Silver, round ones, jingle in the purse.
Interesting. I don't remember people or NPCs, let's say, with such kind of injuries in The Witcher 3. Uh, Remind me in the comments in case if you saw something like this. But yeah, anyway, it's just cool to see such kind of level of realism and human variety. Say like this.
Okay, so this is the guy who gave the series quest his own. Like you probably suspect, he has his own agenda in all of this.
You off your tits again, Wilfred. Get your ass up.
A typical day's toil.
Who in?
Oh, I like it. I like it. I'm such a fan of such kind of seamless transition between game and cutscene. It looks so cool, and it's, without any dark screens or anything. You just, playing and then smoothly went from the game to the cutscene and then back. Looks really nice. I love it. I love the level of realism, and it adds to the immerse of the game. 100% nice.
Witcheress. What news of my wagons? No eternity is taking that damn salt to arrive.
I found them.
Like a
Well,
fluid
suffice to say,
storytelling.
they'll not reach you. As for the salt, I found not one speck. I presume this comes as no surprise to you. Now. Kavir's smuggling trade is of no concern to me.
Shush, shush, shush.
The manticore that flattened your cart and devoured your men? Quite the opposite.
Manticore? No, them winged hellspawn dwell in the arse end of Creighton.
While Siri decides what to do about that,
Okay, so what we have here looks great, just fantastic, right? And I'm talking about everything, not about picture only, but about the level of atmosphere the immersion level and the variety level of everything, like actions, reactions, and this multi character motion sync also looks really great. But let's be real, it won't look like this. CD Projekt Red says their goal is to create the most. But let's be real, it won't look like this. CD Projekt Red says their goal is to create the most immersive, the best, and the real next gen open world RPG game. And that's great. But let's be honest, it's a tech demo. And they focused everything on this tiny slice of the game to make it as perfect as possible. And let's be clear, this is a massive open world game. There is just no chance the full experience will look like this at the release. And we've seen this trick before, right? And think back to Watch Dogs, for example. The early trailers looked incredible. The final release, nowhere close to what they promised. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that Watch Dogs is a bad game. It's good, but not what they showed us, right? Even Cyberpunk 2077, also from CD Projekt Red. The first trailer showed incredible details: NPC reacting, environments changing, small interactions that never made into the final product. It looked amazing and turned into one of the biggest launch disasters in gaming. So, no, this demo isn't something that we'll get at launch. I don't believe it, and honestly, you shouldn't too. But hey, I'd love to be wrong here. Who knows? Let's talk. Let me know what do you think about this trailer in the comments. I will reply every single one. And thank you for watching. Happy gaming and catch you in the next one.